Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig, shout out the fans, man, woo, pig, keep the support alive, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, we too cold, baby, podcast.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, sometimes Sunday. You know how we do. But don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. I do want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. And the Woo Pig Podcast, man, we streaming on all major platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Man, we even on Rumble. Make sure you go run that up and subscribe to all those platforms for your boys. And if you enjoy the audio only version, you can find us everywhere, including Apple Podcasts. We really rock with Spotify because you can switch between audio and video over there. Make sure you go hit that like and give us a 5-star review. And we can't forget about the OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDVOSB, they are dependable and reliable with no job, too big or small, when it comes to your electrical needs. Contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. They got something special for you. And we got to shout out Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. You looking to find your dream home or sell a property hassle-free? Look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. Ready to take the step? Contact Melody, 501-366-4407. Anyway, 4407, and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. Don't wait, call now. And are mosquitoes and other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Texan Mosquito Systems got the solution for you. They got fully automated mosquito misting systems that are designed to keep your property mosquito free year round. Whether it's for your home, your business, they got professionally designed and installed systems to ensure you can enjoy your outdoor space without the pesky interruptions. Texan Mosquito Systems can facilitate every aspect of your system, no matter where you live. Contact Texan Mosquito Systems for a free yard evaluation, 713-344-1984. You can also hit them up on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems. Now, with that being said, let's get into it, man. I want to give I want to send my condolences, man, to the Armstrong family, man. I'm not sure if you guys heard this, but Andrew Armstrong, Mama Armstrong, Papa Armstrong, oldest son, lost his life in a tragic manner. And I want to, send my condolences to them. Let them know they're definitely in my prayers, and I hope, everything can go as best as possible in this time of need, and hopefully the family is there to support you. Everybody here on the Woo Pig Podcast, yeah, we definitely support you guys, and we just want to, send our condolences. I wanted to start the show with that. Yeah. But we're gonna get it. The rest of the show, we're gonna be talking about Arkansas being a farm system for the Ole Miss Rebels. And where I'm from, hogs get dirty. And we're going to talk about, I don't know why the hogs, Sam Pittman, ain't getting dirty. We want to get in that hog pen and with the slop, just like my man's Lane Kiffin doing. In the basketball team, are they legit? Are we drinking the Kool-Aid? What are we doing? In Smelly or Jelly? We talking about that man, John L. Davis. We're gonna talk about him. And then Coach Hardy Boy had an interesting take that I'm gonna pop that on the screen here later, man. Before we get into all that, you already know who I got in the building.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy, G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. the Big Sexy. Somebody out there, please holler for me.
Oh my God.
What it do, OD?
What it do, baby?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. It's Sunday afternoon, man. You know, tonight I'm drinking a little bit of this Eagle Rare, man, courtesy of my boy, the Bandwagon, man. We still sipping on it, baby. I appreciate you. And you know how we always do, man, in this time of the show, we give everybody the shout-outs, man, that for this week. So, man, we had an opportunity to go down south, Arkansas this weekend. My wife and I and a bunch of our friends was down there, about 20 or 30 of us down there, man. And we went out to eat Friday and Saturday night. And one of the nights, I think it was Saturday night, man, we went out to eat and, at a restaurant, man. And I saw a young man, had his cowboy hat on, and he was looking real fine. So I walked up to him, man. I said, man, you look really nice in that cowboy hat. He said, man, you do too. He said, man, you look good in that. He said, I saw you up there when you were sitting down. And so I asked him, I said, man, do you like the Razorbacks? He said, man, I love the Razorbacks. I said, really? And I told him that we do a podcast and everything. So I told him we took a picture together. And this is him. This is Mr. Carson Richards from Parker's Chapel down there in El Dorado. Shout out to him, man. Him and his family were out eating with us, man. And the young man was dressed up, really looking nice. And that's Carson and Big Sexy right there, man. You know how we do in the Woo Pig podcast, man. We kiss. We out here shaking hands and kissing babies, man. We love it. So shout out to that young man, Carson Richards from Parker's Chapel down there by El Dorado. Great young man. And there go your little 5 minutes, man. You in there, baby. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, man, so you can always tap in and get you some good old Razorback content.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, and you know we bring the bad little brother everywhere we go.
What's up with y'all, man? I feel on top of the world. How y'all feeling, man? I feel amazing.
The Steelers must have won today because you sporting that hat. They must have won.
No, they
lost,
got drunk. They
but
lost.
we clinched a playoff spot, so that's all that matter, man.
They in the
who y'all lose to?
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, the Eagles. Woo, they was for real, bro.
I ain't watched no football
so
today.
we was out. But it's cool. We coming. Super Bowl year for the Steelers. Just wait.
Come on now, Tex.
Come on now. All right. I love this.
Well,
I'll be winding this whole clip in the future.
Okay. Box gonna be with us a little later, man. He said he running late, so he gonna be with us later, man. But we gonna jump into the show. We gonna talk about it, man. Let's where is it? Put that right there. There we go. Ole Miss, man, they hog hunting, man. They hunting hogs. They hunting hogs, man, and I don't understand how Sam Pittman can allow this. I mean, just think back, bro. Just close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes. I want everybody to close their eyes. Everybody in the chat, everybody on the screen, close your eyes. And remember, when they was celebrating on the sideline, had the fire extinguisher, they dancing, they dunking. And you mean to tell me you gonna go play for them?
Man.
That was ugly. You come to my court and you celebrate, I can't play for you. I can't play for you. I just can't do it. They out there celebrating. Fire extinguisher. They dancing on national TV on your dome.
Man.
And you go play for them. Sam Pittman, how could you allow this? I would have paid them. I would have paid them just not to go there.
Man, what?
Anywhere but there.
Anywhere but, bro, you can't go there. How much they offer you? Come on back, I got you.
Come on back, I got
Come
you.
on, I got you. I got you plus another 20 stacks. I can't let you go to Ole Miss. Just off of GP, I can't let you go there.
Yeah.
You just can't go there and just them boys danced on your dome. They dancing on your home court. Man, fire extinguisher. They out there playing basketball. Bro.
They having a blast.
Yeah, they making videos. They was making videos because they had some videos on social media, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah. But I mean, that told me one thing, OD. All that told me was our players was jealous. Instead of getting mad, because think about this. I don't know what type of...
Wait a minute.
I wasn't necessarily built like that. So I can't even say it's a generation. I don't know. But if somebody stumped on my head, it take a different type of guy to be like, nah, I want that. Because I say I want that, but I don't mean like I want to join them and get it. I mean like we finna come back and bust y'all heads and get it. But I think, hey, that day it had to be some whispers and some ears after the game like, hey, man, come get you a piece of this. Hey, I know you see this. Come. I mean, y'all remember when we went to Ole Miss last year and seen that drone show?
Yeah.
Hey, them boys looked up and seen them lasers. Was like, yeah, nah, I'm out of Fayetteville tomorrow. Come on now.
Bro,
So,
for me, it's like this, man. Like you say, bro, we just different. I mean, it's legit. Like we was running basketball and I'm playing against OD and OD team is beating the brakes off of us, right? If one of his players got to go, I'm not going to be like, hey, man, let me get on your squad.
facts.
I ain't going to do that. We don't do, I mean, we ain't never done that. I'm telling you, we always been like, if O got to me one game, I don't want to play with him because I'm like, no, I'm finna get back. I'm finna get my lick back. You can't come out here and bust me up like that. No, I'm on you. Cause I used to tell O come out there, man, and hit 2 or 3 threes, 4 threes, and he talking crazy. So now I got to come out there because now I got to come out there and guard him because y'all ain't gonna guard him. Y'all gonna just let him do that. So that's the mentality that we was raised with. So it's hard for me to even fathom that. I don't care. It ain't even about the money. For me, it would not be about the money. But clearly, it's a whole different type of players out here these days, man. Because if you came over there to my school and did that, man, I'm already plotting on how I can get you back. I'm talking about. I'm writing the numbers down. Who was it over there? Because guess what? I'm gonna get a 15-yarder next time I see him, guaranteed.
It's just so many other schools, Like, it's so many other schools, man. Y'all could have went Mississippi State, anybody else.
Right. Oh, but it just shows you how competitive and how much I want to win. Lane Kiffin, just it don't matter where you come from. I'll pick the best players from every team I can get. Money ain't no option. Come to Ole Miss, we buying championships out here. We buying championships. And the bottom line is it ain't no loyalty in college sports anymore. It's just not. So I get it why they went there. I understand why they went there, but at the same time, I guess I'm just from a different era when I want to beat you. I don't want to join you.
Yeah.
I don't want to join
I
you.
ain't KD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give me the.
I ain't LeBron. I ain't KD. None of that. I'm not trying to play with you.
I say this though, unless that bag was just undeniable. Now, if Lane over there cutting crazy checks, I might I'm sorry, y'all, because you got a family to feed too. And if they like, hey, not only you gonna be down the street from your family, and I'm gonna give you 3 times as much as what you was getting over there. It's like, dang, yeah, I don't want to do this, but I literally have to. So if that's the case, I don't know.
But what you're saying is though, DZ, it's like it's a job then. It's like it's moving away from a job interview. Because really, what is college? It's a job interview because you ain't really got a job until you get to the NFL. That's a job. So all through high school, all this type of stuff, that's resume building. You ain't really feeding your family. They just start getting money over the table. So you can't really say all these cats, man, oh, they so concerned about taking care of their families. Man, they ain't been taking care of their family. You know what they were doing? They were playing hard trying to get to a situation where they could. Because guess what? This was what's so crazy is some of these players that's getting this money, they ain't NFL type talent.
That's why KJ trying to get another year because he know he ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. They're
But
not
if you think about it,
NFL
though,
talent.
That's the
So
point.
you know, bro, you can be a great
that's an even
college
bigger
player.
finesse. Like, what
But
if you
it
not him and
is.
you still get that bag? That's you gotta
Bro.
give him props.
But then at the same time, you know, okay, this dude gets $750,000. He got to pay taxes on that. He got to do all of that type of stuff, and then he want to try to floss. So really, he ain't going to the league. We already know he's not or NFL talent or
Yeah,
NBA
they not
talent. So
gonna be
guess
smart
what?
with the money.
Now he gonna be broke. Now you got to go back to all your socials. They're gonna be like, man, what you doing now? Nah, man, I'm working for you know what I'm saying? Dollar Tree. I'm a Dollar Tree manager. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing, man. A lot of these players is getting these big bags, as they call it. They not even NFL talent. Yeah, they're great college players. Look at Drew Timme. What Drew Timme playing at? Who he playing for? I'll wait. Nobody wants that dude in the NBA. Nobody. But guess what? But he was playing what's the school that we beat? I forgot who. See, I don't even forgot who he. Gonzaga. He was balling. He was the number man balling. But guess what? He is not an NBA talent. He was getting NIL money. Hoped he saved it. That's the type of dude, yeah, he going to be somebody's boss one day, but he's not a great player for the next level. So that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, a lot of these players going to drop on the vine. We said it last year. They're going to drop on the vine. You jumping in the portal, and then guess what? Don't nobody want you.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna spotlight my man Addison Book, man. He said y'all are just jealous. Period. We ain't jealous.
Man, I promise
you,
ain't
we not jealous.
I ain't jealous
About Ole Miss getting our players. We ain't tripping about that.
No.
We our whole thing is y'all got a coach that's doing what the coach needs to do to win. We got a coach
Facts.
that we ain't sure he doing what he needs to do to win.
Facts.
And that's the bottom line. We ain't jealous of Ole Miss.
I just don't like them. I just don't like
exactly. Point blank. Period.
Come on now,
I
it's
ain't
college
jealous.
sports.
Yeah.
college.
So it is what it is at this point. Y'all got them for a year. Let's see what happened next year.
Yeah. I could throw from my sister's house, man. I could throw a rock and hit the stadium. So, man, I'm there. I mean, Deezer was down there with us. But I love to go down there, man, because it's a great atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere down in the Grove. We go down there and kick it.
Fact.
Then we Deezy.
Yeah, it's a good
We
time
down there
I'm not gonna lie.
Man, we down there repping the Hogs. But when it comes to the X's and O's, I don't like them. Period.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about this, man. A hog is known for what?
Man, getting grimy. You know what I'm
Getting
saying?
In the mud.
Getting
in
dirty.
the mud and the slop. And all we want to talk about is Ole Miss tampering. That don't even sound like a hog. Because if you tampering, guess what? You getting dirty. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard enough.
Hey man, come on now.
That's facts.
So I'm sorry. Sam Pittman, stop all this filing tampering charges. Man, that's get out your soft boy era. Get dirty.
They cheating.
Facts. They doing.
You
what
want
we
to
gotta
file a
do it.
tampering charge. Man, bump all that, bro. You got what's that boy named Drinkowitz
Lane.
up there? Out there sitting out the hitman on you. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all sitting out there playing fair. Luke Haas got his hands in the air like, he's grabbing my face mask. He's grabbing it. You see it? Man, y'all boys is whack, man. Y'all whack, man. Y'all, hey, I need somebody who don't even play to go in the game right now.
That's right.
Hey,
I need some headhunters.
you right here, Carson Dean. Come on, you going in on offense. I need you to next time this dude, I want you to blindside blow him up. 15-yard penalty, it's on the house. We play dirty out here.
Yep.
We play dirty. They play dirty. We gonna play dirty too.
I'm out here like Sean Payton. You hear me?
You hear me?
It's a bounty out here. Yeah,
Hey,
come on. When they come
better
play
be
the
glad
Razorbacks,
not a coach, because I promise you. Hey, you 15-yard on me. Bust him down. Pause. Paul, bust him down.
The Saints, boy, he would have been great for the Saints.
bro,
Hey.
to say, hey, Sean Payton wasn't no, he was a goon.
Hey, Greg Williams wasn't playing. Bounty gate, baby. We got a bounty on these boys. But, what y'all think about that, though, man? What y'all think about the fact that they out here doing these, I'm gonna file charges, you guys out here talking about their tampering. What y'all think about all this tampering stuff? What y'all think about it?
I mean, it's pointless because of the climate that we in college football. This is where we at, y'all. Basically, right now, it's the wild, wild west. It's no real rules. Nothing is stopping nobody from doing nothing. So how could you not? It's not even a why. How could you not? Especially if you're a coach on a hot seat. I'm tired of this Pittman, I'm not afraid to lose my job stuff. What? Bro, being afraid to lose your job is one of the most biggest motivating factors you can have. Like, you need to be fearful of something. Like, you gotta, what? No. And that's a factor of that. That good old boy, it's just, we not in that no more, y'all. I hate it. I'm not saying that I would just love to be a nasty, but at the same time, how could we be hogs without being nasty? So, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if everybody else doing it, how could you not?
Yeah. Well, for me, right now, the last couple of years of this NIL is unsanctioned. It's Katie bar the doors, man. Everybody is you can do whatever you want to do because they ain't really made it's not regulated. So the real dudes that's real type like they like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that they ain't even regulating how I'm running this money? Or how they getting the money? Where the money? There is no regulations. They set it up to the own legislatures of each state. So that's the reason why Missouri, I'm telling y'all, the next few years, Missouri gonna be balling. You know why? Because their legislature said, you know what? We ain't gonna worry about it. In the state of Missouri, if you sign with the University of Missouri as an 11th grader, you can get paid. Think about that. In the 11th grade, if you a 5-star recruit or whatever the case may be, you want to sign with Missouri, they're going to start paying you then. What you going to do? Call somebody and say, hey, we want that player. Hey, man, guess what? They're going to call your player that you already committed to and say, you know what? What they going to give you? They're going to give you $500,000, $250,000 when you get there. But guess what? I'm going to start giving you your $250,000 for the next 2 years while you in high school. So right now, there is no regulation. So the real deal hustlers, I'm going to call them hustlers. Because you got to have a hustler mentality. And Pittman, he ain't got no hustler mentality. That dude ain't never been grimy before. He don't know nothing about the streets. He don't know nothing about getting no money. And so that's what I'm telling you. Lane Kiffin got some goons on his squad. I can tell you. He got some people that's on his staff that's grimy. That's out there going out here and getting these players and talking to them. So until we change our culture from the good old boy system, them days is over with. Well, hey, man, let's just go drink us a cold beer. No, man, we ain't trying to drink no cold beer, man. Just run me some of this money, man, and I'll come over there and get on down with you. So that's for me. Until they, while it's not regulated, they better get in.
Right.
Hey, ain't no more cold beers. We taking shots.
You hear me, man?
These boys taking shots out here.
Man. I use my man Coach Wrinkler right here, because this is Sam Pittman every time we play Missouri, Alabama, Ole Miss. He out there with the coaching for idiots,
Bruh.
Trying to figure out what he need to do against these other SEC teams because he can't beat them. And this is my thing, right? The reason why the culture is so jacked up at Arkansas is because you ain't got no leader on the field. Every single game, There's a new person that's a captain. Nah. I need my captain to be a dog. I need my captain to be Ray Lewis, running out the tunnel. He leading the team.
You know what I'm saying?
And when something need to get handled on the field, hey, we gonna handle that. I need a team captain to be the same every single week. Not this, hey, we're playing in Osceola, Arkansas. You're gonna be the captain. You're from there. You're gonna be the captain. Man, bump that, man. We don't want him. Give me the dog. You need Pookies and Ray Rays on the field. You need them on the bench. Pookies and Ray Rays. Give me Ray Ray. I need him to handle this.
Yep.
Come on now.
Bruh, stop playing. Yeah. We need some dogs. We need some dogs that can eat soup with a fork. I'm tired of these little dudes you got coming in here, bro. Let's go. We need some dogs. Stop with these little. He's a 5-star, man. He a 5-star in Holly Grove. He trash. Man, they need to hire me, man. They need to hire me. I promise you. I would be the greatest hype man in the world. I would be the greatest hype. I had them boys about to run through a brick. Boy, I tell you. Let me read my super chats, man, before we move on, man, because the boys got me hype, man. I hate Sam Pittman. I mean that. Let me give a shout out to Fish Man in the building out of Brinkley, Arkansas, baby.
Fish, man.
He says, not in the too distant past, Ole Miss was a red-headed stepchild compared to Arkansas. But 3 bad coaching hires later, here we are.
Ooh, he said what he said.
He ain't lying. Because we could have had my man's Lane Kiffin, but
Lane Kiffin.
It all came down to what, $1 million measly dollars?
$1 million measly.
When you're paying a guy who can't hit the side of a barn $1 million. Well, y'all make this make sense, man.
Oh, y'all thought we forgot. We didn't forget.
Come on, man. Blood Diamond, shout out to you, big dog.
Man, appreciate you.
He said, that's like stomping on my couch and pissing on my dinner table. And that's okay? You want to play for cowards? I said what I said.
But I'm telling you, that's true.
Yeah, these boys is on one tonight. Let's go.
I'm telling you.
Smoke Baby FA01 in the building. He says,
Man,
OD.
Appreciate you.
OD. Let's think about it. Hear me out. Do you think these agents have their hands on the game? I'm starting to believe it's not Pittman. You see how these players held out and played hurt all year?
Ooh.
Man, we gonna come back and cook with this one. I'm gonna read my other 2 super chats. We gonna come back to that one. Oh, I got 3 more. Hold on, let me read these super chats. We coming back to that one, FA. Here we go. Christopher Cox in the building, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
He says, will Arkansas be able to field an offensive line for the bowl game with all the transfers? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oops, wrong one.
We got that freshman from Fort Smith. We got the other dude, Street from Bentonville. We still got Blackstock. We still got him on the team. So he can just pop in where Cootis was. We can pop in either Street or the freshman from Fort Smith where Braun was. Oh, Addison Nichols, I forgot he left too. Dog. I don't know who's going to take his spot. Yeah, good point, Christopher Cox. We got to figure that out. Y'all let me know in the chat who Addison Nichols spot gonna get taken by.
Yeah, so
Nima.
Going on.
Man, we ain't seen Nima in a minute, man.
I know, right? Where you been?
Kiffin got swag and Riz. He talk ish. He back it up. Players are attracted to that. Plus, they get bigger bag. Why stay and play for Grandpa Pitt? Bro, that's big facts.
I just want to win.
Big facts.
That's a fact. Don't nobody want to play for that old. I mean, for him, can you, man? Just his personality. What is his real? What is his motivational speech? What is that like?
Well, we're gonna get to the Liberty Bowl this year. Yeah, we're gonna shoot for the Liberty. That's exactly where we were shooting for, the Liberty Bowl. We wanted to go there. Yeah. Clint King Blee.
What up?
He says exactly. Run me my money.
Well, man, give it to me.
Now let's go back to this other one, man. We got to go back to my man Smoke Baby. Let's cook on this one for a minute right here. You see, he says, let me bring this up just a tad bit. He said, let's think about it. Hear me out. Do you think these agents have their hands on the game? I'm starting to believe it's not Pittman. You see how these players held out and played hurt all year. Okay, so let me start with this one. Braylon Russell. Don't bring him back to Arkansas. Don't bring him back. He didn't got in the portal, back out the portal, in the portal again, back out the portal. Now he back in the portal.
Boy, bye.
We don't want you no more. If you came back to Arkansas, I would hope you fumbled every time. That's how bad I don't want you to come back. Because I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it no more. You gonna go, be gone. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this about the agents, right? The agents are doing their job. Their job is to get you the most money. Because guess what? If I get you the most money, I get the most money. Come on. That's his job.
That makes sense.
But you can't be mad at the agent for telling you, hey, Ole Miss, you only made 100 last year. Ole Miss said they got 200 for you this year. I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm just saying it's $100,000. And I don't know about you, but if somebody offered me 100,000, if Google called me today and say, hey man, we'll pay you 100,000 more dollars than what you making at your current position. Hey, I'm about to call my boss right now. Hey man, Google said they gonna pay me 100,000 more. What you got? I got 25, baby man. It's about 2 weeks notice. I'm in the portal.
Crazy.
That's facts.
Ain't no loyalty. Y'all gotta remember these are jobs now. These are jobs. Arkansas is a job. Ole Miss is a job. It's sports, still a job.
It's a job now. But more and more, Arkansas Razorback program is looking like a job at a fast food restaurant.
Hey.
You feel me? It ain't really no. It's not no job that you want some tenure at. You know, this is just something, just I can just get by while I'm looking. That's exactly what it is. So, man, I don't even know what to tell them. In order to secure these guys, number one, they got to want to be here. Sometimes people will do something. I mean, we always kind of relate things to real life. In your job, you might not be getting paid as much as you probably think you're worth, because nobody's getting paid what they're worth, what they think they're worth. But, man, they got a benefit package, though. Man, I get to come and go like I want to. I can take off when I want to. I don't got to do this. I don't got to do that. Man, it's a really good situation for my family. Yeah. And the money is good. I mean, the money is good enough. I'm surviving. I'm doing all the things I'm not wanting for anything. So now somebody coming along to say, hey, man, I'm going to give you an extra $50,000. Well, what's your benefit package look like? Yeah, you're going to have to work every Saturday, and you're going to have to do this. And, oh, yeah, we don't have this type of insurance and that, but we're going to pay you more so you can, do those things on your own. Is that really an upgrade? Nah. So that's how we got to start looking at this, man. Like OD say, it's a job. Our job is not attractive, clearly. It ain't attractive because people leave them for peanuts. I said what I said.
DZ, what about you? Before you go, check your messages. Check the group chat. But then go.
Okay. But yeah, I do.
All right, man.
But on this topic, I'll say this. Just don't fall for it. Don't fall for this game of picking which side or which is it. Wait, maybe it's not Pittman. Yeah. Two things. When you want to know why it hurts so bad? Because both things are true at the same time. Y'all don't even got to pick. It's tampering going on and our coach suck. They are both true. Don't y'all feel like, maybe Sam Pittman isn't that bad. These players are just, no, the players are bad and the coach is bad. It's true. Think about this. We've been saying for how long have we been questioning Pittman's leadership? At least a year and a half, 2 years, if you're any type of fan. So now all of a sudden we mad at Jalen Braxton for seeing it early on. He going against Taylor Green in practice every day. He like, hold on, this the dude that's supposed to lead us in a battle in the SEC. I get to see this before every. Oh yeah, nah, coach, I'm injured. I'm just finna wait for this next team because what I look like actually getting. Let's say he actually did get injured, and then he like, do I risk trying to re-injure myself playing for this team that I don't see a future with? Jalen Braxton had NFL scout projection since day one. So I don't know. It's just weird ways to look at everything, but everything is true in these situations, y'all. That's all I'm here to say.
I wanna highlight this one comment by my man Big Boy Cartwright. He says, "Yo, look at the big picture. Y'all small minded. What's the big picture?
What is the big picture?
What is the big picture? I would love for you to comment and tell me what the big picture is. I want to know what the big picture is. Because is the big picture going to Arkansas for 4 years and losing out on possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars just to say I graduated from the University of Arkansas with the hopes of working at Walmart, Tyson Chicken, and whatever else is up there on the hill?
Lindsay, one of them guys.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Not everybody want to live in Northwest Arkansas. They just don't.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the big picture? I want to know, honestly, truthfully. Big Boy Cartwright, if you still in the comments, tell me the big picture. I'm gonna be looking for you. Moving on to the next topic though, man. We gonna talk about them Hogs, man. The Hog basketball team, bro. Ooh. We played UCA.
Oh my God, sir.
I mean, they played UCA.
Yes, sir. We played UCA, man.
Tell what's going on? What happened in the game, Deezy?
So basically, we had an 82-57 win against UCA at their house. Pretty dominating performance. Trevon Brazile had 11 points, 5 blocks, 7 rebounds. He finally get into his gelling. Jonas Aidoo looking a little bit better, more healthier, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Boogie Flan doing his usual stuff, 16, 5, and 9. That's what he do every night. We used to that. Jonell Davis, Mr. First Half, no second half. 11 points, and that's pretty much it that matters, one in every other stat. DJ Wagner had 13, doing his usual, slash, and every now and then hit some big, long threes. And then last but not least, off the bench, Carter Knox, who was the big surprise for the 6 man. He had 14 points. He really was hustling, 4 rebounds. He did his thing. Carter Knox finally showed flashes of what he could be. So, yeah, 82-57 win over UCA. And now we got to ask ourselves as fans, big win over Michigan, big blowout win against UCA. Are we finally starting to really be that team or what it's looking like? So, I don't know. I don't know if we can believe the hype yet. What y'all feel?
I feel like I'm not gonna trust it fully until we get into SEC play, and I really see the players be the players that I think they can be. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. But I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid just yet, man. I'm not. I like the fact that we're getting better. I like DJ Wagner's playing a lot better, but. I still want to see us do a little bit better than we've been doing. D-Roll was out the last game against UCA. We really didn't need him anyway. Then he was sick the game before. They look a lot better. I'll say that. G, what about you, man?
I like the game. We watched it. And I just, really it was just us like watching a live scrimmage is what that was. I mean, because, when you play those type of games, I mean, they're playing against inferior talent. So they're supposed to be, getting off. So I wasn't looking at the game per se like, oh, man, this dude is doing this. He getting off. Man, you supposed to. But so it was, it was me, Pops, and, Dutch was watching the game and April. So we was like, as we're watching the game, we're looking at just the movement, because this is a time where you ought to be crisp with your plays. I mean, with your rotations and crisp with those passes and those things. This is when you work on it. And we kind of saw that, but then you also saw some bad shot selections, trying to do too much. because this is where you have to be disciplined in those type of games, because this is where you learn discipline. Because when January get here, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. We got 2 more cupcake tune-up games before we get into SEC play on the road. Opening SEC play on the road at Tennessee. I don't care nothing about you talking about you had the flu. I don't care nothing about you had an old injury. I don't care nothing about none of that. It's SEC play now, man. And so that's how I was watching that game. Are they going to be ready for that? And there are some question marks. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. There are some question marks. What are we going to really? How are we really going to establish our down low play? Because we're going to have to establish that. So those are some of the things that I was looking at. It was a great win. I think we made some great plays and all of that. But am I just like drinking the Kool-Aid? I don't know, man. We got 2 more cupcakes before we really get into SEC play. So it is what it is.
Well, I say this. For my answer, I'm going to say I'm 1,000% drinking the Kool-Aid. I've seen enough. And I'm not saying I've seen enough like, oh, we world beaters, but I've seen enough to reinstall my hope in this team. I've seen enough to be like, you know what? They can do it. Will they always do it? I don't know. But they definitely got the pieces to do it. And now that everybody healthy enough and we can finally kind of see what we got as a team, I really like the team we got. We athletic, we can run, we almost can shoot kinda now. I don't know what's going on with that, but outside of that, I like the team defensively. Like, you know, we give up threes every now and then, but for the most part, they hustle and they don't give up, and we make second half adjustments. So I've seen enough to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not just down on them, but I'm just saying. Man, I ain't pushing all the chips in.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
I ain't gonna lie. After dealing with football, I'm all my chips in. I ain't got nothing else to lose. I only got about 2 left anyway.
Hey, do you got any chips left? Yeah.
Right. Let me read my couple super chats that came in. Rich Nolan in the building. Appreciate your support of the channel. Brother. He says it's a mistake to allow Sam Pittman to make money decisions. Where's Arkansas's GM? Didn't he go to UCLA?
I don't know where he went.
They said Sam Pittman just said in the last press conference they don't plan on getting one until like what, April or something crazy?
They don't plan on getting one till April.
Yeah, he said that in the last press conference.
I think
he said him and Yurachek definitely talked about it, but not till later. And
yeah. I think I was watching 4th and 5, and I think DJ made a real. He made a real good point. Take that away from Sam Pittman and allow him to focus solely on coaching. Just football. Take away the money aspect from him. Give it to somebody else. And I think that's what Arkansas and a lot of teams probably need to do. Take it away from the coach, because clearly it's about who I like and who I don't like. And as long as you got that in play, it's just it's just a contest at this point. But hey,
they can get tricky too, though. But I feel you.
Here we go, man. Shout out Ken Ray, man. He said, close the chat, hit the like button, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's my dog right there, man. Hit the like button. We got 252 people in the building. We only got 92 likes. Man, we even got the haters that hit the dislike button, man. What's really going on? But man,
we haters, baby.
We coming in hard today, man. Coming in hard. We got Boss Hall, we got Tonka Ty, and we got King Blee in the building. Man, how y'all doing tonight?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Man, we good, man. We good.
How about yourself?
So I'm gonna go back, even though we got one basketball topic to cover. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna talk about a little football. Man, how y'all feel about that tweet that was going around saying that Arkansas is nothing but an Ole Miss farm system, man?
It's true. I mean, ain't nothing been false about it so far. I mean, it's true.
And you can't argue with the facts. It's facts. It's actually happening. So you can't argue. It's true.
Is it true, or is it just that Sam didn't see a point in paying Luke Haas $300,000, Jalen Braxton $200,000? That's $500,000 in two players. That really Jalen Braxton played 2 games. That's it. And Luke Haas didn't do nothing. I mean, I ain't gonna put that on him. I'm just saying he didn't do much of anything.
Yeah.
We can replace that for $300,000. Tunka, what you say?
Okay.
Well, I think it doesn't really have anything to do with money. I think it has everything to do with the fact that Sam Pittman does not know how to manage a roster of players. He doesn't know who to start. He looks at who makes the most money, and that's his starter. And that is not how you run a football program. And these players knows what happens behind closed doors. And for the big man out there in the chat that is steadily being a Sam Pittman apologist, man, you need to wake up and look around you, man. Sam Pittman has no clue what he's doing, and it has proven true. Fixing next year is going to be 6 years. Okay, giving him 10 years to run the program into the ground is a really bad idea.
Well, he giving it back to us like he found it.
Yep. Busted and disgusted. You sure right?
Man, what's that E40? Busted and disgusted?
So I mean, hey, I'm just saying that he ain't doing no worse than he actually doing better than he was when he got it. I'll say that much. I'll say that much.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't even say that.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, Sam's best year were with somebody else's players. You know, his players ain't did jack. Everybody's leaving right now are his players.
People that he brought.
The people that he brought in, he signed off on. You know, people that he praised after the every recruiting cycle, he went on TV and praised them. Yeah, we got this, we got that. He got Neighbors and Biddy and Otis and Irwin, all them guys drinking the Kool-Aid, and they had us drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah, this is the best class. Yeah, this they got this guy. He could do this, he could do that. You know, it ain't none of his guys. None of Sam guys that did anything. Now, do I think he should have kept Luke Haas? Yes, I do. He should have paid the guy. You lost Gums and you lost Washington, so you should have kept Haas. Braxton, I done heard all types of stuff. I mean, first Sam was like, he got tendonitis. And then after, a couple of weeks, we were like, man, this is the longest tendonitis we'd have never heard. Then it went to ankle problem. Then it went to knee problems. And from what I'm hearing, Sam just totally misdiagnosed it. I mean, and we already know that Sam will put you in the game if you can walk. I mean, look what he did with Green. Put Green back out there, knowing the guy could barely move. So, and then you got Russell. I'm not hurt, but you had Sam on there. I don't know why he didn't play. I didn't know why he didn't play. I didn't know he was healthy. He could have been lying, could not be lying, but the guy put it on the internet. Hey, I'm healthy, 100% healthy. And then turn around, Sam didn't play in the last two or three games. So I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Sam ain't doing this no better.
You gotta go, man. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna be piss poor, man, for the next 5 years. They let dudes stay. Oh, listen. We all have jobs. We all got performance on our job. You have it monthly or you have it yearly. And when they look at all the stuff you done, they got you. Did you do well on here? Did you? What's mine? Mine is like you're fully successful, you excellent, or you beyond excellent, or you below. You know what I'm saying? You falling short of fully successful, meaning you lose your job after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what standard are y'all going by? This dude ain't performing. He got to go. Y'all study worrying about this little measly whatever we owe him. I don't know if it's 5 million or 6 million, whatever it is. That's nothing, man, compared to like y'all holding on to that. It's like, dude, the money is there, man. Y'all just need to go get a a competent coach, man, that can coach. He just don't have those abilities. He's gonna forever. I was rooting for the guy when he first got hired because I was like, most people, most position coaches don't get a full time, a head coaching job. So, I'm rooting for the guy. I'm like, oh man, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be great. This and that. And like you say, we had that one successful season with Chad players, and not only that, them players were more mature. They was older, like players that been there like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So they supposed to play good. And don't get me wrong, we sprinkled in there with Rocky Sanders and the other running back from Oklahoma. I can't think of his name right now, but
AJ Green.
yeah, AJ Green. They did well in that game against Texas. They were doing well, but mostly it was Chad and the players were older. But now he just can't. He ain't performing. Don't get me wrong. He got two good coordinators, but that's it. And dude, Taylor Green is not performing. Why you didn't put the other quarterback in? Now you can let him leave. You didn't ran him off. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You can get an influx of talent all you want, but what you say, you just leaving all the talent. What you leaving them on the bench? You got to play everybody. At this point right now, it don't matter. You playing freshmen, uh, you know, uh, red shirt freshmen, red shirt sophomores. You got to put them on the field, man, because you say your job on the line, but it don't seem like you started playing the same quarterback. And like Boss Hog said, you try to put him in there, and the dude hurt. His best, he played to his potential when he's fully 100% when he can run and here and there he make a spectacular play with his legs. But overall, man, he got to go, man. This is it. Like point blank period. He run the program in the ground. And we all know it's a game, but who constantly love losing? I know it's a game. I know it's a game. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you get paid for this. You can pay for this. So I enjoy wins. I enjoy, wins. I'm tired of all these losses. You already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get a lead and then we're gonna lose the lead, you know, and it's ridiculous. Ole Miss, like you say, they stole our player. Well, I don't even say they stole the players. They getting the players because we underperforming. And like you say, I'm not going to continue to play with a coach that's not. I'm trying to get to the NFL. You feel me? You're not putting me. Even if I say uh my talent ain't gonna get me to the NFL. At least I want an opportunity to get there. You're not even getting no opportunity because how you playing them. So they like, man, I'm gone, bro. I already know who trying to get me to the NFL. At least they gonna make me look good. Ole Miss gonna make me look good. You feel me? And then I determine my talent when I get over there in the NFL. They'll let me know, look, you need to work on this, you need to work on that. But at least they showing me on the field, I'm shining. But with Sam Pittman, man, you can't even get on the field. They didn't even put, and we all on this panel agree who should have been a starting quarterback. Come on, man. So
I want to
Well,
respond
you
to
know-
I want to respond to Ralph Charles here just for a second, man. He says every podcast of these guys is totally negative, killing recruiting, transfers, morale, and culture. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, man. Ralph Charles, you know how this podcast actually began? Because we was so sick and tired of losing. We was like, man, we tired of talking about the podcast to us in our text group, how sorry we is. We're going to create a podcast and we're going to talk about everything we hate, everything we see. We're going to talk about it because we won't change. We won't change. We saw it 2 years ago that Sam Pittman was
Big trash. Super trash.
Nobody else saw it. Nobody else was saying Sam Pittman trash, Sam Pittman trash, Sam Pittman trash. We show up 2 years ago, started talking about Sam Pittman is trash. We've been telling y'all Sam Pittman trash. And we ain't never gonna stop telling you Sam Pittman trash. We don't care who he hired as OC, DC, defensive line coach, special teams coach. We gonna forever be trash as long as Sam Pittman there.
oh, that's a fact.
That's
Yep.
facts. We've been said that.
So,
And then I'm looking at it. Go ahead, Odie.
if
and my
these
thing is
kids
this.
don't want to come because they see a podcast telling them that we trash, hey man, so be it. Cut the check. Cut the check, Ralph Charles. That's all I'm saying. I'm like Nolan, cut the check.
Cut the check. We don't really. Here's the deal. And if you think that legit, we care about if if what we say hurt their feelings, we don't. I can promise you. I said what I said. That's why we say that, man. I said what I said. And if you weak enough that you can't handle criticism, then I don't really want them type of busters anyway.
Nah.
You soft. You know what I'm saying?
Soft
and
with a cushion.
What was you about to say, Tom?
you know, something else about Sam Pittman is if you go back and you look, the one year that he had a really good year was the only year that Arkansas football team had any leadership on it, and that was all the super seniors. That's number one. Number two, it is in Sam Pittman's contract. If he just wins 7 games, counting a bowl win, he gets a 3-year extension. The contract is set up for him just to do the bare minimum to keep getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
Sure is. I'm looking at the contract right now. That's what I'm getting ready to talk about. I'm looking at it right now. He just got to win. Get a bowl and get 7 wins.
We
So if
set
he
up for
wins
mediocrity.
So if he wins 6, yeah, I'm looking at. So if he wins 6 games, and then he try to win the bowl game, bam,
He get a contract extension?
he can be extended.
Yeah,
So
3 years.
Can be.
So yeah, can so
be.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, Arkansas is going to lose more money in the long run by keeping Sam. They're going to lose more money in the long run. If they just go ahead and just fire this guy, get it over with, and bring in a coach. You know what I'm saying? Because the disappointment with Muss left, everybody was like, he can go. We finna go back down. Then we hear, okay, Kansas State coach turned us down. Houston coach turned us down. This coach turned us down. Everybody was like, man. Then all of a sudden, the word is the chicken man brought in John Calipari. Hype went up. You know what I'm saying? And then look what it said. So Arkansas is going to lose more money, and the culture is messed up. It ain't got nothing to do with the daggone the fans. I mean, I've heard so many guys from Texas. Yeah, Arkansas is nice. The Hill is nice. They got nice facilities and this and that, but they don't win, and the culture is bad. That's exactly what they say. I mean, when Texas was losing, guys were still going to Texas because the culture of Texas was high. You know what I'm saying? It just high no matter what. But guys weren't coming out. Guys ain't trying to go to Arkansas. And so they just going to continue to lose, get about 2 or 3, 4 stars here and there. And that's it. But Lane Kiffin is going to pick them off because them agents know, okay, hey, man, hey, Lane, what can you do for us? Hey, I can give y'all an extra $100,000. You come down here and we start. Because I'm looking, Lane done picked off 3 guys today. One guy that left Missouri, the defensive end that left Missouri, he committed to Nebraska. Now Lane done picked him off. He's going to Ole Miss. Then he got the Alabama that's leaving. I mean, the running back that's leaving Alabama, coming there tomorrow for a visit. So Lane ain't playing. I mean, Lane is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like, you know, the old word, what's that old saying? If you ain't trying, you ain't something like that about cheating, you know. So hey,
Yes, sir.
so that was like, hey, Lane is doing it. There's no rules, you know. Like what you say, always home, G Holmes. Last guys finish last. Nice guys
They
finish
do.
last.
Nice guys, man. We've been saying this, boss, all week. Man, that's what we've been telling y'all, man. This ain't brand new stuff that we saying. We've been on it.
Let me read my super chats, man. Here. Austin Paul in the building, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Man, he says, big fan of the show. Everybody who is supporting Sam Pittman stand is okay with being losers. We could have had Bill Belichick if we went ahead and fired Sam Ishman. Man, shout out to Austin Paul, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Red Pete in the building, man. I don't think I ever seen him in here before, or Austin, man. We appreciate y'all. He says, trust me, I want Sam gone. But if we're not making Bobby head coach, what coach would come here due to high turnover? Those are answers those are questions I don't have answers for.
That's easy.
I do.
If you bring in the right coach, players will stay. If you bring in the right coach that's going to utilize the players, like there was a guy I seen on Twitter today on the Ole Miss page. he was complaining. He said Sam does not know how to utilize guys. He was a linebacker that used to be at Arkansas, and he went somewhere else. And he said, I understand why the guys are going to Ole Miss. He said because Ole Miss got coaches that would utilize them and would let people play.
Yes.
Would let people play. Sam would play that one guy over and over. I mean, how many times we complain about the Quentin Jackson shoulder always getting popped in? And what happened? Sam kept pushing him out there. Sam kept pushing him out there.
DZ, who was the linebacker we had last year who had 90 tackles?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Jaheim
Thomas.
Jaheim Thomas. Was it Thomas?
I know it's Thomas.
Jaheim Thomas. Yeah.
They kept that cat out so he couldn't get 100 tackles. And he transferred.
Last year he had 90 tackles, and I ain't looked this up. This just came to my head when you was talking about it, right? Last year he played for us. He had 90 tackles, right? What did he do at Wisconsin? Anybody want to guess?
Probably 100 tackles.
Probably dominated.
You think so? He had 53 tackles. 25 of those were solo.
Wow.
He had a better season with Arkansas.
Wow.
Hey, when you think you're gonna go somewhere and you gonna shine, you don't always shine. And I just looked that up. He was a starter here last year. 90 tackles. Now he only had 50. He had 3.5 sacks with us. He had 1 this year.
Would you continue to work?
It's about opportunity, dog.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, would you continue to work at a place that's paying you good money, and and everything is there horrible? You like dread to go to work. You know what I'm saying? You wake up 2 minutes till and be like, man, I got to go to this place. You know what I'm saying?
I do that now. I wake up 2 minutes before it's got time me to go work. I literally wake up at 7:58, brush my teeth, and come right over there and clock in. It ain't no I gotta go to this place. I'll be like, woo, I'm glad I ain't gotta get up and go nowhere. I'm on time.
I'm on time, baby. I do the same thing, baby.
So I guarantee that's what them players thinking. That's what them players think. I don't like the place. I don't like the coaches. I'm gonna leave. A lot of times it ain't about money. Sometimes it is. A lot of times, playing time. Singleton, I guarantee you, it's playing time. They promised the cat that they were gonna give him a chance. Didn't give him a chance. They brought in Green, made him the starter right off the bat. And what was y'all saying for the pregame? During the spring game? Why he kept throwing to one side of the field? Why was Green throwing to one side of the field? They were to the other side.
That was a glimpse right there.
So y'all saw that and y'all pointed it out. And then when the season started, he was doing the same thing. He was doing the same thing. So, I mean, that's what it is. It just, like you said, the kids want to go to the league. Sam ain't going to help them get them there. And plus, they losing. At least they go to Ole Miss. If they don't go to the league, at least they win it. At least they can say, when I graduated.
But answering this question, though, what coach would come here due to the high turnover? That's his question. We don't have that answer.
There's a lot of coaches. There's a lot of coaches that would give their ass to come coach in the SEC.
DZ, what you got, man?
I'm gonna only say this, and I'm gonna say this without even saying no names. So you don't gotta say names. Think about it like this: Bill Belichick is about to be the coach of UNC. What SEC coach got fired after this season? Name one SEC coach that got fired after this season. None, right? None. So that means we would have been the only SEC team on the market that year. Now, if it's other jobs available, I get it. Arkansas not gonna look good on that list. But if you the only SEC school on that list, this was our 1 year to do it. The next year, Florida might lose. Mississippi State, somebody gonna fire their coach. So this was our 1 season to fire our coach, and we fumbled the bag, and that's why this hurt the most to me.
Because if Auburn's open up next season, and Florida opens up next season, they're gonna get the pick of the litter compared to Arkansas. I mean, we didn't think Cal was coming. Neither one of us could say, "Oh, I knew Cal was coming to Arkansas." We was like, "Who we gonna get? Who we gonna get?" because we kept getting turned down.
Mhm.
Arkansas want to be cheap and play. Hey, they want to go do all their shopping on midnight,
Temu.
and the blue light specials and stuff like that.
We got the Temu coach. That's what we
Yeah,
got. We got a
there you
Temu
go.
coach.
There you go. He want to get them play. Hey, he want to get 100 players off Temu for $25. You know what I'm saying? $25 a pop instead of paying for the good guys.
Man.
Let me read my. I got another super chat I got to grab. Give me 1 second here. Christopher Cox back in the building, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He
appreciate you,
says Arkansas is a basketball school. Give that money to the basketball program. Honestly, I would rather have Bielema right now than Pittman. Man, that's man. As my boy DZ say, man, that's ugly work, man. That's ugly work, man. That's nasty work, dog. Nobody want Bielema, man.
Hey, one thing I can say, people were trying to leave with Bielema.
They couldn't back then. What you mean?
They actually liked it, Bielema. A lot of
You,
them players
you couldn't leave back
Bielema.
then, boss. If you left, you got to sit out a whole year.
You got to sit out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But a lot of them guys, they like the Bielema.
Man,
You don't hear a lot of these guys praising Sam.
Man.
No.
Most people don't. If you listen to DJ Williams, they hated Petrino. They hated him, and they said if the transfer portal existed back then, we would have left.
They wouldn't have left. He said that.
All of them said it. All of them.
And then now what? All the young praise him.
Yeah, because times was different. The game was different. You had to earn.
Then.
Yeah, it was just different, man. You had to. You get to eat what you kill back then, and if you get to earn your spot, nobody was technically getting paid, so you earned your spot, man. I got one more topic, man. I gotta jump in here. I gotta get this one more topic, man, before we get up out of here. Smelly or Jelly Davis, man. Which one we got right now?
Smelly.
On the last episode, we asked if it was Nelly or if it was the system that he's in. Coach Hardy Boy had a take that he put on the in the comments of that last video, and I thought it was really intriguing, man. So I actually thought I created. I did right here. I created an overlay for this. This is what he said. Coach Hardy Boy. This was his comments. He said, "Man, I wish I would have been able to see this show live. I probably would have called in. Nelly Davis is totally the system. They run dribble, drive, motion offense. He comes from a set play offense that he had to make decisions with the ball. Having DJ and Boogie on the floor with him, it turns him into a corner 3 shooter. Standing in the corner, he has 3 or 4 possessions in a row so often when he doesn't touch the ball. And when he finally gets it in his hands, the pressure to make a play is so great that he has no flow. Totally uninvolved in the offense. That's not his fault. The reason I put Calipari in, nothing wrong with the system. Just put the ball in his hands up top and put DJ in the corner every now and then. It lets him get the flow and feel more comfortable when he does get the ball." So, Coach Hardy Boy had an interesting take, man, and I want to get y'all opinion on what y'all think about what Coach Hardy Boy had to say, man.
Can I start out real
quick? Go ahead, Blake.
I'm just gonna start real quick and simple, man. Listen, dude, I went back before he actually got on the team. I went back and watched tape on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I will give him credit. He was the main ball handler, right? But it's like when you get the ball here in Arkansas, it's like you scared to dribble the ball. It's like I'm looking at him. You take one dribble, then you pass it out to the key again, dude. You gotta take your way. You can't just be. It's like you timid, like because you playing against other great players. You playing with other great players. It seems like you timid. It's like, bro, they brought you here for a reason. To take over, bro. You can't just be sitting back letting Boogie them. They going to the league. Whether you know it or not, he going to the league, bro. So don't be sitting back there waiting. You need to, when you get the ball in your hands, man, and what he don't understand, if he aggressive with the ball and take it to the hole, he's going to make the team better because they don't know who to hold now. We got 3 guards that's aggressive. But if you being timid, sitting back there, only want to shoot threes, bro, you're not helping yourself. The league, like, man, dude, you ain't ready, bro. You've been playing college basketball for 4 years. So you supposed to be comfortable. You already know the physicality of the game. And don't get me wrong, he's playing a little bit better teams, but I seen him play against Arizona one time and dominated Arizona. I don't know if they won that game or not, but he was clowning.
They won that game.
See, so what's you playing against the same type of caliber players? Go out there and ball. Don't be worrying about the other players that you're playing with. Don't get me wrong. I know you want to build chemistry and you want to sit back because Cal might say he's running the point, but he brought you here for a reason, bro. He brought you to aggressive, where he can count on you. They knew, they freshmen and what's next a sophomore. They been with him. I mean, DJ been with him for a little bit, but he's still counting on you because you're an older player. You know the aggressive. You look at every other team. Go look at Alabama and look at the older players. They taking over the game. They not waiting on no freshman. They don't care if he's a 5-star or not. They're not waiting. That's my take. And it's not the system, it's him.
I think it's sort of him. I mean, because you want to go to the pro. All right, you ain't gonna be in just one system. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? The coach gets fired, he's gonna come in with a new system. So it's your job to be able to adapt. And like I said, he's not a freshman. He's this is 4th year. And
come on,
he might have one more year after this. He might. I don't know.
No, he does.
So I mean, he got he got to give it his all. You can't be sitting back, being timid. I'm scared. I don't want nobody fussing at me. Kyle ain't gonna fuss at me. Kyle wants you to shoot. So an NBA player wants somebody to be able to adjust to the flow of the game. And if he's sitting back to he can't adjust, then that's his fault because he knew Kyle's system. He should have known Kyle's system when Kyle was recruiting. So he or somebody in his little group looked at Kyle's system and like, hey, can you do it? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I can do it. So this is all him. This is all him. It ain't no, if he was a freshman, I can understand it, but yeah.
Boss Hog, talking time, you got the basketball take?
Man, actually I do. With me, it seems like he's spending too much time between his ears and not playing the game.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it don't matter what sport it is. If you get in your own mind, you ain't going to play to your full potential, no matter what sport it is. And to me, the young man he's in between his ears too much. He just needs to let loose and play some basketball and have some fun.
Man, so for me, I'm gonna tell you this. So we watching the game, and we're actually talking about this specific topic about Nelly and how he just moving within the game. So we was like, I showed Dutch those stats about how many shots he's actually taken during the year. So it's not the system because he's getting the shots. He don't have any fewer shots than these other guys. It ain't, and he doesn't have, less minutes. As of December I think it was December 11th, he had played 304 minutes, and that was on par with all those other guys. So he ain't, it's not this, it's not actually the system because we watching the game and he wide open on the elbow. Boogie Flan comes to the top of the key and passes it to him, and before the ball could get in his hand good, he rifled that jump right back to him. He shot it to him again. He rifled that jump right back to him again. And he had nobody on him. He was just standing there. It was almost like they was playing around the world with the ball. Y'all remember the Princeton ball where everybody had to touch the ball 2 times before they even got into their play? That's how he was. It was like the ball came to him, bow, and he immediately got the ball out of his hand. He didn't even look to see if he had an opportunity to score. Several times he did. So we was like, man, he don't even want it. If you was paying OD $1 million, he the highest paid player on the team, and he is more tenured than any of them. He got more experiences. This dude went to the Final Four. He got some great experience. That them dudes was playing in high school last year while he was on TV. They was watching him. But guess what? Now he done shrunk back, it seems like. If you pay OD $1 million to come and be a shooter, I can promise you, when that ball hit his hands, if ain't nobody on him, he gonna be hollering this, 3!
I'm shooting.
Yeah, let's kill it.
Because that's what he do. He gonna be like, got him. And if he miss it, he gonna be like, give it back, give it back. He don't do that. So I'm like, man, what is it? Because in practice, what is he doing in practice? Is he busting somebody up in practice? I don't know. Because he playing like when them lights come on, he like, oh my God, I don't want nobody to be talking bad about me. This is what the bandwagon said. The bandwagon said he padding his stats. The bandwagon was like, man, he don't want to have all them missed shots on his stat report because he think he's looking for, the stat line for the NBA. I was like, bro, I don't know what he doing. So that's what I'm trying to say. What in the world is he doing whenever you have an open shot on the elbow? You supposed to be the guy. Let that thing go.
DZ, you got a take on this?
I mean, I agree with a little bit of what everybody said. He's been doing this for too long for all these excuses. That's just the bottom line. I'm not finna keep. I mean, I'm gonna say this, Nelly. You starting to find some kind of. It was points last game where I felt like, dang, he looked like he kind of having fun a little bit. Then that second half came, he couldn't hit nothing. So I don't know. I'm done giving him excuses. When you making that kind of money, when you've been in college basketball for that long, you got that much experience. Like you got to be able to do something different. If you only can do one thing and you've been in college that long, bro, then the pros just not for you. So it is what it is. But yeah. I think he gonna find it. I still got faith in him and hope, but we just haven't seen it fully yet.
I don't really got a take on Nelly, man. I think I've said enough about Nelly at this point. It's about him proving he can adapt to the new system that we in. That he's in, rather, I should say. And he got to shoot the ball. Point blank, period. Nelly Davis got to be more aggressive. When he get the ball, man, make a play, bro. Just don't sit there and just catch the ball, throw it back to the guy who threw it to you. That seems like I could have got anybody to do that. I don't need to pay you $1 million to do that. Mm-hmm. What's the point? I mean, if I'm paying a dude in college $1 million, I need production. I need 20 points a game. Production.
No matter what.
Man, what?
Bro, I'm not finna sit out there and look at you. You out here shooting threes and they look good coming off his hand. Yeah. When he shoot them.
Man, those Jones hitting the back.
But you know what's crazy? He wasn't even doing it the previous college. So why you revert back to shooting threes, a stand-up shooter? You can shoot those, but your game was driving. You ain't even driving.
But that's what Coach Hardy Boy is saying. Matter of fact, he in the comments now. Let me read his super chats. That's exactly what he's saying. He got a super chat, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel, Coach Hardy Boy. He says,
appreciate you, Hardy Boy.
When you don't ever have it in your hands, initiating the offense, it's tough to do it. Run sets for him or put the ball in his hands to start the offense. I've been saying that. I said that when I first saw him play, I'm like, that's not him. He got another one. He got another comment. He says, he didn't get sorry all of a sudden. I feel what you're saying, G. He not comfortable doing something as a coach to make him more. It's up to the coach to make him more comfortable. Facts. That's why I keep throwing that question out there. Is it him or is it the system? We got a system, but the coach ain't taking this player and saying, this is his special skill set. It's just like saying, I know you a sniper, Boss Hog, you maybe understand what I'm saying. You a sniper, but I got you down here with the infantry. I got you on the front line. What? You ain't using my skills. I shoot you from a mile away and you don't even see it coming.
Yeah.
That's not my game. So, you know, I appreciate you hitting us up with that. So that's all I'm saying with that. But let me go back. I gotta make somebody famous real quick.
Please,
About to
please,
get you.
please put it on it. Give it to him. I'll wait. for you
Big
to
boy
give it to him.
Cartwright.
Uh-oh.
See, the first time you made a comment, I was like, I truly wanted to know what you were saying when you said we were small-minded. Hey, that's the barbershop. You say I'm small-minded, man. Enlighten me.
Yeah,
Tell me what am I missing? But then I've been seeing all the rest of your comments. You ain't nothing but a hater, dog. Then he come in here talking about y'all would never say that to my face. I don't even know you.
I don't know.
I don't know you. So why would I say anything to your face? Ain't nobody got time for this. You want to sit here and you want to talk about you wouldn't say it to my face. Are you getting paid by the Arkansas Razorbacks? Because last time I checked, we ain't getting paid, so you can bet your bottom dollar I ain't finna fight over nothing about the Razorbacks.
Man, come on, man.
Is you dumb, stupid, or
Man,
ignorant?
come on,
Which
man.
one?
Which one, man? Pick one. Maybe all of
No,
them.
he all of that.
all
He
the
all of
above. Man, we ain't on that type of mess, man. We talking about the Razorbacks, man. We said what we said. It's nothing about the respect, man. I don't have to agree with what you say.
So if
You
you
don't
got
like
something
it,
to
hey.
say, yeah, pull up.
There's other stuff on YouTube that he can be watching, or on Twitter, or whatever he can be watching.
I just say find you another platform, man. If you don't like it, man, it's the truth.
Yep.
Look, this is our opinion too. It's opinion. When you're in a barbershop, you're gonna have disagreements, but you
That's
can't
it.
get
That's what
mad.
it's about. I
He
can't
must
get
like
mad
it
at
because
you.
he's still on there. He's still
I know,
trolling,
right?
so he must like it.
And personally, I would love for somebody who don't agree with us to come up and say how they feel
don't
and why
agree.
they don't agree. As long as you can respectfully do it, bruh, come up and say
You
what you
welcome.
gotta say. That's all it is. This is what the barbershop. Tell us why we dumb, stupid, and ignorant. Come up and tell us why.
We
Yeah.
literally
We-
will say it to your face.
I know, we really literally would say it to your face. Literally.
But just like Hall of Fame college football says, man, he's a keyboard warrior. That's all he is. He Tosha Davis in Pammy. We got more haters in the comments than a little bit. But man, I ain't even gonna tolerate you because you came in here talking crazy. We gonna hit you with that band. Holla.
We gonna holler
I
at
ain't
y'all.
even gonna, we don't even want your subscription. We gonna holler at
Yeah, we
you,
don't
my boy.
want- Yeah, we'll holler at you. We don't have to worry about him no more.
No more. He'll come back in. He got to create another account to come over here though. He ain't got time for that. Drop
That's a
him
shame.
off,
Haters like that. I mean, just haters can just move on. You know,
man.
Bro.
why stick around? Why stick around with something and watch something that you don't like? That's just
I mean,
I
stupid.
know, right?
Even inside Arkansas, let me come in and type my comments. I'm like, when I be watching their stuff, they let me type my comments. I know how to keep it respectful. I know when I go to somebody else's house, I wipe my feet. I hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I watch DJ stuff. I leave a comment. Hey, I wipe my feet. He responds back to me. Bruh, it ain't nothing but love out here. I ain't got no beef with no Razorback content creators. But
None
one
of
thing that we all got in common right about now, we all hate Sam Pittman right about now.
Yep.
Every podcast you go to, ain't nobody talking good about Sam Pittman. Nobody. Everybody's a realist all of a sudden. We was just a
Now-
realist early.
Train rolling.
But
That
you know,
guy
that's
might-
what's so funny.
that guy might be
the
a,
funny thing is they was talking so bad about us, like this guy. Y'all so negative and this and that. But we was calling them sunshine pumpers back a long time ago. We been on the sunshine pumpers, but now it's funny. Me and OD was laughing about it. We was like, man, you remember how everybody was all down on us when we talked about, just said what we said about Sam Pittman and about some of the other things. And we haven't even told y'all some of the real stuff that we can verify that's happened. We ain't even told y'all because guess what? We ain't gonna be that type of messy. It's some other stuff that if we really told y'all, y'all would be like feeling the same, even more so. So, man, it's the barbershop. We've been saying it, but now But now, since all this stuff's coming out, now these other outlets, now they backpedaling, man. They all of them crawdadding. We ain't.
Yes,
We
they
still
are.
holding our same position. We are still holding the exact same position as we did in the beginning. Everybody else is coming back to us. Now, y'all don't believe it, go back and watch it. That's how I'm just saying.
Cause I never heard John Davis say anything bad about Saint. And all of a sudden, he needs to go.
All of them.
All of them, just like you said, all of them.
Listen, y'all broke the mold. Y'all broke the mold. It's like it's just a real show. So y'all broke the mold. You know, I know certain shows they got it this type of etiquette. They got it, show. You know what I'm saying? But y'all actually broke the mold. Now it's like, they gonna try to stick to what they do, but they add elements of y'all show. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. You feel me?
Yeah.
We are.
I'm gonna tell you the difference right here, King Blee. I'm gonna tell you the difference between us and everybody else. Everybody else does this for a living.
Facts.
They do this to pay their bills. So they gotta keep it PC. They gotta be politically correct. They can't call a player trash. We can.
Yeah.
Because we don't owe
They can get
nobody.
fired. They gonna get fired. They gonna be like, you know what, man, it ain't working out no more.
Hey, y'all wanna know what's so deep about it? It's just like college football. We represent that old school college football where players weren't getting paid. You got to do it for the love. Them other dudes, they the NIL. You feel me? We ain't on that. We not
we
that.
ain't on it. Yeah.
Right.
Because I guarantee you, if y'all think for 1 second that Trey Biddy owns his platform, let him get sideways. Let him get sideways and say something. Y'all be like, where Trey at? Where John Neighbors at? Where any of these other guys anywhere, if they can say what we say, they might be feeling it, but they can't say it. So they actually envy us. They do. Because we don't care. Because guess what? Only thing people can do is get in these comments over here and be like this other guy. That's the only thing they can do because we still gonna talk our talk at the end of the day.
Oh my God.
I mean, this show is what it is because of everybody in the comments. Point blank,
That's
period.
facts.
And we came out, got it out the mud. We had a couple sponsors, man, that came in, threw us a couple dollars, man. We upgraded, and we've been rolling, man. We a debt free podcast, and that is what it is, man. We debt free out here doing our thing.
Yes, sir.
We don't owe nobody nothing, and
Nothing.
that's why he was like, if I'm the president, I shut it down. What you gonna shut down?
You can't shut it
You
down.
can't
We
take
own
my
it.
internet. You don't own YouTube. What you gonna shut down?
You can't shut
Google
nothing
got
down.
more money than the United States government. What you talking about? What you mean? Shut us down, man. Kill yourself. Bro, you out your mind, bro. See, they can't say that on other podcasts. We say what we want to
can't.
say.
Yeah, we can't say they can't say that. You know, in the beginning, we say that all the time though, man. Man, kill yourself. And,
Bruh,
they was like, hey man, you know what? Y'all might not want to be able to say, kill yourself once y'all start getting bigger. We was like, you know what? You might be right. But then guess what? We don't want to do that. We don't want to be bigger like that. I don't ever want to be too big to where I can't say what I want to say. And we ain't gonna never be like that. It don't matter how big this platform gets. We are always going to say what we want to say. We always going to let y'all come on the screen and say what y'all want to say. And these suckers in the comments can say what they want to say. Just as long as you keep it respectful, we respect everybody's opinion. And that's it.
That's it, man. 100%. 100%. Man, we appreciate everybody for coming on and kicking it with us. King Blee, Tonka Todd, Boss Hog.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Boss Hog in the building.
Oh, I got one question before we go, man. Everybody got 30 seconds to answer this question. How many games the Hogs gonna win next year?
Ooh. Bad football.
Football.
It's early
30 seconds, King Blee. 30 seconds. That's all you got.
3 games.
3 games. Tonka Todd.
That's it.
3, maybe 4.
Boss Hog.
3, maybe 4.
G, Mr. 11-1.
I'm 1 and 11 on them. 1 and 11.
Deezy.
4 games.
Jesus. Hey, man.
Don't say 6 OD. Don't say 6. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, that's why I hit her with that 4. Because if you go higher than that, you crazy.
Look at it. He want to go high.
Hey, man. I don't see a Bobby Petrino offense winning less than 5 games.
I hear you, OD.
I don't see it. I don't see it, dog. Bobby Petrino has rarely ever lost less than 5 games, dog. And I just don't see it. I don't see
even
it.
with TG at quarterback.
I don't think, honestly, I think he may start the season. I don't think he'll finish it.
They paid him $1 million.
I don't care.
They're going to make him finish it.
Why? He going to win his first 2 games. And then after that, he going to probably get mollywopped for about 3 games. And then they going to bench that boy.
Sam Pittman has never benched a starting quarterback.
Yeah,
well,
and put in a freshman. Sam is not going to do that.
Well, fat bastard, get in my belly. You need you out of here. You get fired. Get it in my belly. You better get him out of here. You gonna get fired. We gotta let you go. But man, hey, I appreciate all y'all, man. But that's a tough battle. 2, 3, 4. I'm the only one who said 5.
Right, I said 1-11.
Oh, you did, boy. That was, jeez, 1-11. You gotta at least give him 2, G. Arkansas State and Alcorn State.
I hope they beat. If Sam Pittman is our head coach, I hope we get skull drugged by everybody. But the people that's, I'm telling you, in that one game, I want us to have to kick a 75-yard field goal to win it.
If I definitely want them to lose Arkansas State, then they'll definitely fire.
Arkansas State, ain't no boosters gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying?
Lose Arkansas State, bro. They gonna burn.
I'm telling you,
the stadium down in Little Rock. It ain't gonna last. We gonna be storming the court, storming the field in an L.
I know, right? Running over to the sideline.
Right. They gonna have to see what Sam Pittman reconstructive hip is made out of, because they gonna be on that boy dome. Mr. Bloodline said Ozark go to shut OD off. Hey, that's straight in. I'm on Google Fiber over here, man. What you talking about? Google Fiber about that money. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for coming on and kicking it, man, for real. G, man, take us up out of here, baby.
Oh, man, I thought you would never, ever ask. But what we want you guys to do is we want you guys to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. These guys are your one-stop shop to home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. You guys can call Wes, Caleb, or Sandy right now and start to safeguard what matters to you the most. That number is 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. And are you guys in Central or Southern Arkansas and you're looking to find your dream home or sell your property? Well, look no further than RE/MAX Platinum. It's where client satisfaction is their top priority. So whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Medley and her team are here to make sure your real estate journey is smooth and successful. You guys ready to take that next step? Contact Melody. That number is 501-366-4407. Again, that number is 501-366-4407. And you guys can let RE/MAX Platinum turn your real estate dreams into a reality. And we can't forget about the OGs. That's 3M Electric. These guys are an electrical contractor serving Northwest Arkansas, and they do both commercial and residential electrical contracting. They're also an SDVOSB. Now, what is that? That is a service disabled veteran-owned small business. These guys are both reliable and dependable, and no job is too big or too small. So when it comes to all of your electrical needs, give 3M Electric a call. The number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. And are mosquitoes or other bugs running your outdoor fun? Texan Mosquito Systems has a solution for you. They have a fully automated mosquito misting system that's designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round. So whether it's your home or your business, they have a professionally designed and installed system that's here to ensure that you can enjoy all of your outdoor spaces without any pesky interruptions. They can facilitate any aspect of that system no matter where you live. Just give them a call. That number is 713-344-1984. Again, that number is 713-344-1984. Or you can go over there on Instagram and shoot them a DM at Texan Mosquito Systems. You can get yourself a free yard evaluation and you can reclaim your outdoor spaces. And whenever you call in these sponsors, you just let them know that you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast, baby. Man, we appreciate y'all coming in the barbershop, kicking it with these fools today, man, and shout out to everybody that came in and kicked it with us. This is why we do it. We keep telling y'all, this is why we do it. We do it for y'all, man. We do it for all the times that we out in public, man, and we just meet up with the people, man. They be like, man, that's Big Sexy. That go, man, that's the bad little brother, man. That's OD. Man, everywhere we go, man, people recognizing us. We real people. And shout out, man, we didn't get the picture up, but we'll get the picture up next week, man. We sent some of our family and friends to the Razorback game down here. We send the paper player, light-skinned Lois, and our sister-in-law, Heather, to the game. So we'll put that picture up next week, man. They went out to Little Rock and enjoyed seeing the Hogs. So, man, we appreciate everybody supporting us and just, coming in here kicking it with these fools, man. But, hey, you know what we like to say. Man, we said what we said. And we out.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big Sexy.